From Northwest High School, the students of broadcasting bring you this episode of Mountie Nation Station.
To start off our show, we have Kelsey's Teachers Hidden Talents, starring Mr. Collins this week.
Mr. Collins is a really cool teacher. Then after that, we have Dakota's hockey feature, where he talks about the Jackson United hockey team. Doing really well this year.
What sparked my interest in directing plays was probably my second or third year of teaching in the middle school. A veteran teacher who's now retired, pulled me aside and said, "Hey, we should do an 8th grade play." And I'm like, "Okay, I did some in high school. It'll be fun." And since then, I've been directing plays ever since. She sparked my interest. I was helping her for a couple of years. She stopped doing, and so then I started directing and had some help along the way at different times, and kind of where I'm at today. One of the favorite things I have about teaching a theater class is seeing students find out that acting is a whole lot more than fun than they think it is. Quite often they'll come in, be not excited about having to do some acting and being in front of people, and then as the time wears on and they find out that it's a lot more fun than they think, and they actually perform a play in front of people, they discover that's a lot of fun. We've had a handful or more of students over the years that have been in the theater class and then decided to do plays because of that, or be in musicals because of their experience in the class. And I think that's just a good experience. I did have a student who graduated, did not want to be in the class, was scared to death of being in front of people, wrote me last year at Michigan State and said, "Mr. Collins, I want you to know I just had to give a speech to a classroom full of like 250 people, and because of your theater class, I could do that. I wasn't scared to death." So it was kind of cool to hear something like that. People should join drama club because, one, it's a good way to just meet people that you don't necessarily know. Having played a lot of sports in high school and coached a lot of sports, you kind of get to see the same people over and over again. With drama club, there's different people from different aspects, from band and choir and sports teams and no teams at all, no activities, and kind of just get all together. And we just have a lot of fun. We just hang out. The goal is to kind of build a family atmosphere and make people feel accepted. So that way there's some place they can come and have some friends and hang out a little bit. During high school, I played 3 sports, and which kept me busy. So I wasn't able to do a whole lot of the plays or musicals, anything like that, when I was in high school, except for my senior year. And the spring of my senior year, they, for some reason, flipped the play and the musical around. So the play was in the spring. Because of the sport I was playing at the time, it provided a little bit more time for me to be involved that way. I was able to audition for a play. I was Colonel Blake in MASH. And so that was my first experience actually of doing like drama club in high school. I had done like middle school play class, whatever, but that was my first experience. Most of my experience have been since teaching, either as a director or I've done a couple community things, but most of my experience was after I started teaching.
Next up, we have a Spanish club feature made by Merrick.
They meet every other Tuesday.
They've had a lot going on this year.
Yes, they have. Following that, we have the test kitchen with Josie, where this week she teaches us about potatoes.
Man, I love potatoes.
They are pretty good.
Inspires you. They're multiple in design and sharp minds. So I have a couple examples of designs, 3 different designs you can choose from. And you can pencil and just trace on there if you need to look tight. Only design a lot of recipes. Here you don't have a design example for you.
Mallory, who's living the life with Brooklyn Bevere.
Very interesting.
Even if I wanted to, and I can't change. Even if I try.
I can show you my hobbies, which include making bets with my friends. So I keep a magic dollar in my phone case. And at lunch, we dare each other to do stuff like Monster Time. And then if you do it, you get the magic dollar. My favorite part of the day is when I get here in the morning and I get to see all my friends' lovely faces and I get to walk around school with them.
Finish the show off, we have Winter Night Boys with Austin.
This is his last episode, and we are surely going to miss the show.
Yes, we are. But he's coming out with a new show, Summertime Surfers.
Can't wait to see it.
No one can find me in here. Now I can destroy the Bonnet's house.
Do you know what's funny? Hello, Megan Bonnet speaking. Uh-huh. Okay. That was Monica.
Hey, police boss, have you heard about the Bonnet's house?
No,
They're having a cookie decorating contest.
sounds good to me.
No one can stop me now because Christmas stinks. I'm gonna bully Santa and the reindeer. But first, I need to track Santa. Got it. Let's go.
I see footprints.
It could be the Dark Raider. Let's get him.
That's all for your show this week.
We'll see you next time.